What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Mike here. Today's workout is a full body strength and mobility workout done in our flowing style. We do all one side of the body before switching and doing the other side. We've got 3 different circuits of 5 exercises. We're gonna be working for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We've got a minute break between the 3 circuits. We've got upper body, then 2 different lower body and / full body circuits to work on. This one's a tough one. You'll be sweating. I know I am. I just finished up here. So let's jump in, have fun. All right, so we're gonna be starting today's workout on hands and knees with a T-spine twist. So from the kneeling position, make sure your wrists are below your shoulders, knees are below the hips. We're gonna reach the left arm up to the sky and rotate the spine. Then try to bring that left back of the shoulder down to the floor. And we're gonna repeat. Let's get ready. 2, 1, and here we go. Left arm up to the sky, reach and open. And then bring the back of that shoulder to the floor and rotate. Just getting the spine warmed up. Here we go. Try to get as much rotation as possible. Think about trying to point the chest up to the sky when you're reaching up. And then get as much of the back of the shoulder on the floor as you can. 10 more seconds. All right, nicely done. So we're gonna stay in the same position. Take your left leg to step back behind you, and you can rotate the bottom leg. We're gonna be doing some circles with the shoulder. So from here, we got this big side kneeling position. Try to keep the body to the side. We're gonna make really big circles, like you're doing a backstroke, up and around, feeling a stretch in the side. Here we go. Really reach the arm out of the socket and down toward the floor to feel that whole side of the body stretching. Just getting that arm warmed up for the work. And do all one side before switching to the other for all 3 circuits today. Get rid of any cracking and crunching you might have with this nice circular motion. Feels good. Got the hard work about to start. And here we go, that's time. All right, we're gonna take our hands and knees position again. And this time we're gonna pop up into a pike. So from this hands and knees position, lift the knees and up into a pike. So we're gonna return to the pike on each rep. Left hand is gonna be on the floor, reach the right hand to the outside and rotate. Here we go. Reach and rotate and back. Reach and rotate, and then back we go. Return the hands. Put as much effort into the rotation as possible. Think about turning the spine all the way up, exorcist style, to get the chest to point up to the ceiling. Kudos to you if you actually can. There we go. You can start to feel that left arm working. Really press the left arm firm into the floor. Extend the side of the body and rotate. All right, that's time. Okay, next up, we've got beast kick-throughs. I'm gonna turn so you guys can see me a little bit better. We're gonna come to a beast position, so knees off the floor. Step the left leg under, lift the right arm. We're gonna go to a kind of tripod pose, and then lift the hips and reach the arm overhead. And then return back to our beast position. Here we go. Out, lift, arm up and over, and then take the foot off the ground, return to that beast position. So a bit of core strength, shoulder should be starting to burn a bit. You're feeling all that work of the arms supporting the body. Up and over, feeling a nice big stretch. Try to get as much height on the armpit as you can, and lift off the floor. Keep that arm tall, up, over. Really good for shoulder stability. One thing that's amazing for getting stronger shoulders, just spending a lot of time with weight on your hands. There we go. All right, we're gonna return down into a kneeling position. So down to the knees, have your toes together, reach long and forward into a child's pose. Then we're gonna walk the hands out to the right hand side, and then put your left hand on top of your right and sink back to stretch the left side of the lat. So really pull the arm out of the socket, Feel the left side of the body stretching. You get to do it all over again on the other side. Don't worry if you feel a lot of this pressure on the wrists. Often when you start doing this stuff where your hands are on the floor, that your wrists give out before anything else. We do actually have 2 videos actually to help strengthen the wrists. I'll put a link down in the description. You can check those out if your wrists are bugging you. All right, that's time. So we're gonna return and we're doing our kneeling twist this time with the right arm. So left arm on the ground, right arm's gonna reach up to the sky and take that shoulder under the other arm. And we're trying to rotate as much as possible in each direction. Let's go ahead and get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right arm up, rotate, and then bring that arm under and get as much of the back of shoulder on the floor as you can. Just getting that right side warmed up. Reach, and down. Go. And down. If you sit at a desk for work, these rotational movements are awesome for opening up the thoracic spine, which often gets tight from long bouts of sitting. So if there's anything you can do, that's time to help with that stuff. It's this rotation stuff. All right, so I'm gonna have my back to the camera. We're gonna step the right leg back in line with the left knee and then rotate out. And from here, we're gonna be in a side kneeling position. Again, we're doing a backstroke with that right arm this time, reaching up and over. Feel the whole side of the body stretching. And let's get it. Reach up and over and around. Nice big circles. Get rid of all that crunching. These circular motions are really good for warm up. So get rid of all those little bubbles of gas that end up in the joint that lead to cracking when you move. Up and over. Awesome stuff. Big reach, try to reach down toward the floor, feel the whole side of the body stretch. Nice. All right, nicely done. Okay, we're returning down for our pike and twist. So this time we're gonna come to hands and knees. Knees come up off the floor into a pike. This time the right arm's gonna stay on the floor, reach the left arm to the outside of the right leg and twist. And then down for a rest. Really twist as hard as you can. And let's go. Outside of the arm and reach and twist. And then back down for a quick rest. Outside, reach and twist. Good. If you can't reach the foot, just reach up the thigh. Use what you can. Create some leverage, really push against the floor. Feel the shoulder working. And that lat stretching. Good. Rotate it. Oh. There we go. Big push, open. And good. Almost there. I'll put your most effort into these rotations. Effort is the key here. That's time. All right. Good stuff. So we got the kick throughs. These kick throughs, I'm gonna stay in this position so you can see, but again, we're coming into the beast pose, so try not to put your knees down at all. I'm gonna step now, this time, left hand comes off the ground, right foot steps through, lift up and bring the left arm over, and then return. Here we go. Step through, lift, get as much height in this armpit as you can, reach up and over, and come back down. Good stuff. Up and over, reach, and down. Really feel the right shoulder working to get lots and lots of height off the ground. Feel that armpit muscle working. Up we go. Keep pushing, big reach, and down. All right, shoulders should be getting tired now. 10 more seconds, almost there. Up we go. One last one, and that's time. All right, so come down to our child's pose position. So kneeling, sit the bum right down on the floor or on the heels. Knees a little bit wide, reach long in front. We're gonna walk the arms to the left. This time put the right arm on top of the left and sink your hips back to stretch the right side of the body. And hold. Gotta get the heart rate down. We're gonna have a minute break after this. Next up, we've got some stuff from the lunge position. Really stretch it out. All right, amazing stuff. So today marks our official 1-year anniversary of starting to post these workouts on YouTube, and I've loved every minute of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider hitting that button. We've been posting every single Thursday and Sunday. We mostly focus on mobility workouts. We have some body weight strength and cardio workouts as well, all no equipment or minimal equipment like pillows and straps. We mostly focus on things that you can do at home to help get fitter and move better. We've got 20 seconds here. We're gonna be starting from a lunge position. So we stand up in a nice split stance position. We're doing split squats. So the goal here is to drive, we got left leg forward, right leg back. We're trying to get that left knee as far past the toes as you can and keep the right leg straight. Here we go. And let's begin. So down nice and slow and controlled, keep the torso upright. We're trying to bring this bum right down as far as you can. Feel a big stretch in the back leg hip flexor. If you have a lot of troubles with this one, if you can't get the knee fully closed, one way you can make this easier is by stepping your front foot up on a platform of some sort. So if you have a stair or a chair or a riser, you can use those to make these a little bit more manageable as you build your flexibility. These are an incredible exercise for building squat depth. One of my absolute favorites. I've been using them for well over a decade, since first learned them from the legend Charles Poliquin himself. And that's time. Awesome stuff. So we're gonna stay in this split stance position, but this time just put the right hand down on the floor. We've got some world's greatest stretch. So for this, we're gonna reach up to the ceiling and pull this knee into the chest. And then as you go down, put the arm in front of the knee, push the knee out to the side, and get the back of the shoulder down toward the floor. You feel your whole spine twist. So here we go. Reach up to the ceiling, pull the knee into the chest, and then push the knee out, bring the shoulder down to the floor. Up we go. Might feel a little bit of a glute burn right now. That's by design. Let's rotate, keep pushing. Here we go. Big rotations. Let's get it. I know it burns, I know it sucks. Keep that back leg straight. You want the rotation coming from the torso. Keep that back leg straight. Try and get the shoulder to the floor every time. Almost there. Awesome stuff. All right, we're gonna stay in this position this time. Knee's gonna go on the floor. We're in a half kneeling position this time. Bring the arms up by the head. And the goal here is we're gonna rotate toward your left and try to bring the right elbow down on the floor as far in front of your foot as you can. We'll come back up to kneeling. So here you go, reach, bring the elbow forward past your left foot and go. You're gonna feel this a lot in the glute. Might feel it in the low back and torso. Try to keep as open through the chest as you can. Really feel the leg working as you go up and down. Feel the torso working. It's a good one. Really good for oblique strength and for the glutes and that rotational mobility I was talking about. Those who sit, you might find this one to be a real challenge. And that's time. All right, low lunge pulses. My least favorite thing in this entire workout. We're gonna bring the knee back just a little bit in this low lunge position. From here, try to keep the torso upright. We're just gonna lift the back knee off the floor and sink the hips down. Feel a huge stretch in that right side hip flexor. Left glute is gonna burn. So here we go. Lift and down. Hold for about 2 seconds. Lift and down. Starting to sweat now. Let's go. And down. Awesome. Keep the chest upright. Ooh, feel that burn. Glute is on fire. We got a nice little stretch after this. Hold it Almost there. Just 15 seconds left. You can do it. You can do anything for 15 seconds. Let's go. 10 seconds. And that's time. Awesome stuff. All right, so we're gonna come into a standing position. Let's bring the back foot forward a little bit. And we're gonna go into a hamstring stretch. So if you can't reach the floor yet, you can use your hand on your shin and focus on keeping the spine long. If you can reach the floor, let's get the hands down there. We're gonna hold this for a full 40. Try to keep the intensity of this stretch high. We're looking for like 7 out of 10. Actively kicking the quad tight and straight and pulling the hip up away from the floor to really extend the back of the leg. If you wanna make it harder, just shorten up your step, bring your back foot forward, keep on pushing. Nice and active, kick that leg nice and straight. And then we get to go do it all over again on the other side. Go push it, push it. Might be starting to shake now, I know I am. And that's time. Alrighty, we get to do that all over again. This time with the right leg forward. So we're gonna take a split stance. Again, trying to get that right knee to go as far past the toe as possible, chest upright. Feel a really big stretch in this back leg hip flexor. Here we go. Let's get it. Drive forward and up. This is my bad side. Hurt this leg a long time ago. It's just never been the same since, but this mobility stuff has really helped bring me back to actually beyond where I was before, in all honesty. But left leg still, it's a little bit better. That's okay, we're all human. 15 more seconds. Drive that knee forward. Good, drive it, drive it, drive it. Really feel that back leg starting to stretch and burn. It's a good one. Almost there. As far as you can go. All right, keep your feet where they are. If you want to take a rest, just put the knee down, but the left hand is gonna go on the ground. We're gonna rotate up to the sky and then bring the arm under and push this right knee out to the side. As you lift up to the sky, try to pull the knee into the chest to get a little bit more rotation. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's rotate up, 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 up. Pull the knee in and then push the knee to the side. Bring the back of the shoulder to the floor. Up and rotate and then out to the side. Good. So far, so good. She's burning. Reach. And under. Reach. And under. Try to keep that back leg nice and straight to get the most out of this stretch. Probably one more rep here. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, we're gonna stay in this kneeling position. So it's time to take a half kneeling. Hands are gonna be up by the head. For this one, we're bringing the left elbow down to the floor. Try to touch the elbow as far in front of your foot as you can. If you have troubles reaching the floor, that's okay. You can use a yoga block or something as a target. Here we go. Reach forward and long, elbow to the floor and rotate, and then up we go. Really feel the glute working. Feel the obliques working. Oh, this one's tough. Reach, reach, reach. Open, open, open. Good. Almost there. Balance might be an issue too. You'll build it. Just keep at it. So it's hard work. Almost there. A couple more reps. We're there. Last one. All right. Excellent stuff. All right. Worst one. Got our low lunge pulses. So stay, tuck the back toe. Stay nice and low. We're just going to lift this back leg. Stretch this hip flexor. Keep the torso upright. Let that glute burn on the front leg. So last thing before a nice little hamstring stretch. 2, 1. Good luck. Let's get it. Stay low. Hold and down. Hold and down. We're working on both strength and mobility at the same time here. Strength in our lengthened positions. This is the stuff that will help you make really rapid progress in your athleticism and just the way you move overall and the way your body feels. Almost there. Last one here, hold. And that's time. All right, we got our standing hamstring stretch. So shorten up the stance here, actively kicking this leg straight. We're down into this hamstring stretch. If you need to make it harder, you can walk your back foot forward more. If you can't reach the floor, use something like a yoga block to prop you up, or you can put your hands on your shin. Let's get ready. Here we go. Hold it, press. Kick that leg straight. Nice and tight. Push the floor away. Good. Keep it straight, keep it straight, keep it tight. Almost there. Hold on, keep pushing. We got a 60-second break after this before we head into our last circuit. We'll have 5 movements. Again, all one side, then the other. Almost there, keep pushing. Almost there. Oh, that's time. All right, nice 60-second break. Ooh, I'm sweating. Misty, it's a good time. All right, so now last, we have some stuff from the kneeling hands and knees position. So we'll be starting with hip cars. You see these a lot online. They're really great. Learned them a while ago with FRC. Dr. Andrea Ospina taught me a lot. So we're gonna be in a hands and knees position. The key to these is to make sure the only thing moving in your body is your leg. So we're gonna be making big circles. So the most common mistake for this is letting your hips shift off to the side to lift this leg. You're better off being down here and centered than up here, but tipped off to the side. We're trying to isolate this joint. So hands and knees, we're doing big circles. We're gonna go out to the side first. So I'll guide you through the first one with me. So here we go. So take that knee out to the side, rotate the foot up to the ceiling and back. And that's one. And we're just gonna go in circles like this, out to the side, rotate up to the ceiling and back, and to the center. Notice how everything stays still except for that hip. That's the key here. Keep nice and rigid. Keep the arms straight. You'll feel your core. You're gonna feel your butt. You might cramp. It's all normal. Just stay still. We probably got like 1, maybe 2 more reps. Power through. Almost there. And that's time. Awesome stuff. So we've got elbow scorpions here. So we're gonna go from this position, bring the elbows to the floor interlaced, and then lift the legs off the floor. I'm gonna take this left leg, kick up and across the body to stretch the hip flexor. Okay, so right leg stays straight, reach up and across the body, and then back in. You're gonna feel your glute working and your hip flexor stretching up and across, and then back in. Up and across, back in. Open up through the spine as much as you can and really kick the leg open and across. Try and get that rotation from the pelvis. Feel the hip flexor stretching on the left and the left glute on fire. If you're sliding like me, just keep showing up the step. You'll be good. Awesome. Single leg pikes. These are much harder than they look. So come to a hands and knees position. So we're going to take the left foot behind the left ankle. And then with one leg, we're going to pike the leg up to standing and down. Trying to sit down and up. Okay, we're feeling the left thigh working. So if you can, try to float the right leg up and down. This is a quad exercise and a bit of hamstring flexibility. So get the knees close to the floor as you can. Extend. Extend to a pike every time. Good, almost there. 10 more seconds. Extend. Up, push. Excellent stuff. All right, we got pigeon good morning. So we're gonna take a push-up position and bring your left leg so that it lines up with your wrists. And slide the right leg back. So you're up in an upright position. Hands up by the head. We're gonna lean forward into a good morning. We're just going up and down. If this bothers your knee, just come up a little bit higher and let the foot come in. Go as far forward as you can. But ideally, we're sunk back and feeling the glute doing the work, okay? Another option is hands on the floor to help you on the way up and down, okay? Really good for the glute. Really good for those who have tight hip rotation. Helps out a ton. 10 more seconds. Glutes on fire right now. We're almost there. All right, we're gonna fall forward into a pigeon stretch. So one of the keys to this is to keep the shin parallel with the short end of the mat so that it's across the body and then sink down into it. So if you have troubles, I actually physically hold my foot because otherwise my foot comes in towards my crotch here. So down we go into this folded position and stretch the glute. Aren't you excited? We get to do it all over again on the other side. All right, so hands and knees now. We got it all over again on the other side. I'm gonna go facing a different direction so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go hands and knees, and now the right leg is coming out to the side, turning up to the ceiling. The key here is stay centered. Here we go, right leg up and out, turn the foot up to the ceiling. Make sure you're in control the entire time. These CARs stands for controlled, meaning slow and in control the whole time. Articular, meaning the entire range and rotations. That's self-explanatory. So nice and slow, out to the side, rotate and around. Excellent stuff. Almost there. A few more reps. We got it. These are the hardest part for me, and that's time. I'm gonna turn back forward. We've got the elbow scorpions here, so elbows to the floor. We're gonna be interlacing the hands, lifting the leg so the knees off the floor. This time the right leg, is gonna move up and over and across to stretch the right hip flexor. Okay, here we go. Up and across, straighten that left leg, kick across, feel the glute working, and we come down for a break. Up and over, feel the glute working, and down for a break. The key here is effort on every damn rep. Every single one should give your best effort, even if they look ugly. The effort is what leads to the results in the long term. That's the key here. Open, down, almost there. All right, that's time. Okay, ooh, I'm dripping now. Single leg pike, so we're gonna come to a hands and knees position and have the left foot hover just behind the right one, and then we're piking up into a pike, and then coming down, bringing the knee down to the floor, and up. Here we go. So knee down to the floor, sit on it, and up. Feel your quad working, down, and up, press straight. Here we go. Up, press straight. Good. Good stuff. Almost there, halfway. Lock it out. Feel that right leg working. You might feel your shoulders too. We've been doing a lot of that. Almost there. And time. All right, come to the push-up position. We got our pigeon good mornings. We're gonna take the right leg so the shin is across the forearms and then scoot the left leg back. We're gonna come up into a tall pigeon. Hands up by the head. We're leaning forward for good mornings. Alrighty, here we go. Lean into it for the good morning. Nice and long. Feel the glute working. Again, you can use hands on the floor for support if you need. But really challenge yourself. Every single one is your best effort. Ooh, getting tired now. Almost there. Then we get to settle in for a nice recovery stretch. Couple more reps here. I'm burning. And time, and just settle in for that stretch again. If you find your foot creeping back, just take your hand, hold it in position, square the hips, and let's stretch. Here we go. Near the end here. It's our last movement of the workout. So 40 seconds, let's settle in. Started early, I love this one. About done here. And that is it. Whew, I am soaked. Great work today, everybody. Thanks so much for joining again. If you like what we did, hit the like button. Drop a comment down below. What did you find hardest in this little circuit? I know for me, it's those low lunges.